Well, you are definitely in for a treat this morning, a musical performance by an amazingly talented young man. We want to welcome back to the show violin player Cameron Lugo, along with Symphony of the Mountains General Manager Melissa Roberts. And it's great to have both of you back.
Thank you for having us.
I was saying the Lugo family is like a daytime tradition now because we had your younger brother on the show not too long ago. So a very talented musical family. How old were you when you started playing the violin?
I was 10 when I started with Tim and Kim Barrett at the Academy of Strings here in Johnson City.
Oh my goodness. And of course now you travel all over, you've composed. What is it about music that sort of has made that your passion?
I think it is the ability to touch people's hearts in a very special way. Sharing God's gift of music with people is really meaningful to me.
And of course, he's done some amazing work. You've been working with him over the last couple years. We always say it's hard. He never wants to toot his own horn. So I have to bring you on because you know what an incredibly talented and unique and rare person.
He really is. You know, he won our associate concertmaster position at 18. And I remember after the auditions, we do a double-blind audition. Everybody on the panel of judges was talking about how his performance brought tears to their eyes. And he just has such a sense of musicality and such an intense love for music, and it comes through in everything that he plays, which you'll see here in a minute.
I know, I can't wait. And you've already composed your own music, and you've traveled all over. Tell me a little bit about what it is about composing that you enjoy.
Yes. I think, again, going back to what I said before, it is an extra special way of reaching people in a very meaningful way. I can instead of using someone else's music, which is already amazing, I can create exactly the emotion I want to portray.
I can't even imagine putting my own piece together.
Well, and I think with composers, what happens is instead of using words to convey an emotion or an idea, they use music, and so you feel that inside of you in your very core. And that's the incredible part about being able to compose, is that you are speaking to people without using words, and it's a universal language.
And you have a performance coming up, and it's called Ageless Masterworks, so kind of bringing the past in with the present. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Yes, so the youth orchestra will open up with a side-by-side piece with the symphony. So basically we'll double our string section, and then I will play the Tchaikovsky violin concerto, which is one of the best loved and most challenging violin concertos written. And then the symphony will play a very dramatic piece by Schubert. It's called the Tragic Symphony, but it could very well be the Triumphant Symphony.
And I would imagine being able to put those two generations really together, what an incredible opportunity for the young to learn from somebody else, and vice versa.
Yes, definitely. I did this side-by-side concert a few years ago, and it was a whole lot of fun and very meaningful to sit next to a professional player.
That is really cool. And Melissa, you guys also have another one coming up. It's a sound palette.
We have our family and school concerts coming up. This is the first time we've done them at Heritage Hall over in Mountain City, Tennessee, and the first time that we've done the sound palette. And what we're doing is we'll start with the full symphony orchestra and then pull everybody off stage and slowly rebuild the symphony piece by piece in historical accuracy. So we'll start with a Gregorian chant, which is a cappella, which is, the voice was the first instrument ever, and then slowly build it until we have a full symphony again. It's really a cool idea.
That will be cool to see, yeah. Well, we'll give everybody the information because we want to hear Cameron play, but here is the information on the two upcoming events. First of all, Ageless Masterworks, that's coming up Saturday, March 4th. That's not this Saturday, but next Saturday, and right there in Kingsport. Symphony of the Mountains for more information on that one. And then, as Melissa was talking about the sound palette, that family concert happening in Mountain City, there are the dates for that, and for more information you can also check out Symphony of the Mountains. And now we're going to let Cameron play for us.
This is the opening to the finale of the Tchaikovsky concerto.